morning. You know, I am such a groupie of Housing Works that I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to be invited here to welcome and to help start you off. This is a magical place, I think, here in Austin. There's a special spirit and soul in this city that I love. And I think in this city, we recognize one of our paramount needs and purposes is to preserve that special spirit and soul. I recognize that exists in this city because we're a creative, innovative, diverse place. And to the degree that we lose people and we lose communities, we lose the friction that creates an exciting, innovative, creative place. So the question of access and opportunity is something that is truly existential to a city like Austin. I mean, we're the live music capital of the world in part because of that diversity and that innovation. And we can't lose that. So I welcome you all to that city. I welcome you to a city that has the best breakfast tacos in the world. Don't believe San Antonio, they lie. So make sure. It's hard to move away from the great taco war of I-35. But my purpose here is to welcome you and to tell you that I hope you have just an absolutely great time and a great convention here. As mayor, and as I look at the questions that lead to our quality of life and the opportunity to preserve diversity and opportunity in our city, all roads lead to housing. And that's why your work is so incredibly important. You know, I'm looking at the challenge of homelessness we have in this city right now. And I know that if I take someone experiencing homelessness off the street and I put them into a shelter, the success rate of stabilizing that person in a 24-month period of time is about 19%. If I take that same person off the street and I put them into a home, getting identical services, the percentage goes up to 98% in our city. 98% successful. And the only variable difference is whether or not that person is in a home of some measure of permanence. You see that in every, it is the social determinant of health. It is what makes education stick. It's what makes job opportunities achievable. It's housing, which is why the work that you're doing is just so incredibly important. And what a golden age moment to be living in. Because the importance of housing is now understood in ways that you all knew, but was not as generally accepted, you know, just 5-6 years ago. The priority and the resources being put against it. I'm really honored to be able to welcome you to a city that passed a $250 million affordable housing bond because it was a priority for the community. 4 years ago, we talked about an idea that so many in this room had been working on, Francie had been working on, to create a housing strike fund to be able to have the market deliver workforce housing, recognizing that the market doesn't do it by itself and its subsidization can't reach to that market. It was a pipe dream. And as we sit here today, they're closing on their 4th property. And my hope is that they expand tenfold within the next year or so on that effort, because I think that track is achievable in our city. You guys in this room are like the cavalry coming over the hill, and incredibly important and dealing with what is truly the response that our community needs to an existential challenge. A lot of heroes in this room, and I appreciate the work that you're doing. You are in Austin, so make sure that you have fun while you're here doing it. Welcome.